Hello and welcome. This is Mushtaq Ali Baba. Today it's privilege for me, and I met by chance a great personal, a bureaucrat. Yes, he's a bureaucrat. He's also the CEO of Mission Youth. He is also the former Deputy Commissioner, a strong bureaucrat. Yes, I am talking about Dr. Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary, sir. So let's have a brief interaction with the particular guest. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Shahid sir, most often people they are calling you a strong bureaucrat. So what's the reason behind this, and how you like the bureaucracy, the public service?
See, I don't use the word bureaucrat. I'm just a humble civil servant. I think the idea is just to reach out to the people, to understand them, sitting with them, just understand their issues, and looking for a solution with a good teamwork. That's all.
After the bifurcation of this Article 370, where do you look the bureaucracy, as some people believe that it's bureaucratic dominant? So what do you think about it?
I don't represent bureaucracy, but within my limited role as a civil servant for the departments I'm looking after, so idea is to reach out to the people, understand their issues, and work on their ideas.
When did you realize in your life that you will choose this civil servant, and your portfolio is as a civil servant, as you say? So how satisfied you are in your life?
I'm completely satisfied, more than satisfied. I think more than what we thought before joining the civil services. Civil services was never a target or an aim during our school or maybe initial days of college. So things just happened that we appeared for competitive examinations. There was a peer pressure also, and new opportunities, new avenues were coming up. So it just happened like that. Just wanted to explore at national level various competitive examinations.
I pose this question because you are also an inspiration to many people of this, not only district of Gopara but the whole valley.
Yes, humble. Thank you so much.
Let's talk about your department, tribal affairs. So we have most of presently that the tribal community, they are pathetic. There is no much more what you are doing as a secretary tribal affairs to implement these people?
See, first of all, we have just tried to reform the department and create some institutional structures at district level, at provincial or state level. Then we have come up with new schemes like Integrated Village Development Scheme is one of the flagship initiatives under which we are giving a mobilization advance of 22 lakh rupees to each panchayat, followed by requirement-based amount. It could be in several crores depending on requirement of power supply, water supply, infrastructure, whatever need is there in the village. Then for the first time, we have conducted an extensive survey of nomadic tribal population, which runs into lakhs, and they take very diverse routes for migration, moving over several months. So we have come up with transit accommodation. The work has been started at 7 locations. Apart from that, we have worked for mobile hospitals, mobile veterinary dispensaries. Then 1500 mini sheep farms have been approved, and a lot of things are under consideration and being started by the department. And for the first time, the annual budget of scholarship for tribal students was increased to 30 crores. I think which will be a major boost for tribal students. Apart from that, we have sanctioned 2 new model residential schools for Pulwama and Shopian, which will be a part of the transit accommodation. So we are working on various fronts.
Despite the various schemes, but still our tribal people, they are living a pathetic life. Development structure is not changing at practical level. So what do you think? Is there any lack of awareness?
See, first of all, it needs to be understood that Tribal Affairs Department is just a coordinating agency. It's mandatory for each and every department to have a tribal sub-plan. There is a mandatory guideline from Planning Commission of India that if you don't have a tribal sub-plan made for any of the departments, you don't get funds from the central share. So in J&K government also we have taken steps. Various departments have come forward to make the tribal sub-plan. So that is first and foremost, that all the departments have to earmark a tribal sub-plan, and work is undergoing on that. Secondly, I think we need to take a lot of efforts on awareness front. Until and unless you inform the last citizen in the villages, in the rural areas about the schemes, we won't be successful in implementation. So I think we need to take a lot of steps on that.
Let's talk about Forest Rights Act. Recently a bill was passed, but still our tribal people, our forest, the people residing in forest areas, they don't have much more control on natural resources. But rather rehabilitation, some places we have also seen the government is not rehabilitating them. So what do you think about this?
See, the process of implementation of Forest Rights Act started as late as December 2020, and a lot of work has been done till date, like constitution of forest right committees, subdivision level committees, and district level committees. Recently, government issued an order authorizing the deputy commissioners to nominate the non-official members. So work has already started. Like in 3 to 4 districts, we have more than 20,000 claims received at various levels. So Forest Department is actively cooperating on that.
Though you are also a CEO of Youth Mission, so what you are doing to implement the youth, to engage the youth in different schemes, to provide the employment opportunity to our youth?
I think discussing about mission youth schemes would take,
will take mighty hours.
take a day, and I will not be able to do justice in just few minutes. But just to highlight that, in short, whatever aspirations of youth are there for which they want support, we are ready to help. In education sector, we have come up with scholarship, with coaching schemes. In self-employment sectors, we have more than a dozen schemes. Then again, in skill development, we have 98 courses. We are also sending students for exchange program in various universities under university collaboration initiatives. So there are multiple schemes of Mission Youth which we have already started.
Any halt by COVID-19, so that's why there is still unawareness among masses, especially in this far-flung area, the
I
far-flung
think,
district of Wara.
We are doing well on online front, like more than 40,000 youth connected with us in less than 10 days of launching our portal. But certainly we need to do a lot of groundwork in areas which are not efficiently connected with internet or where communication is an issue. So I think we need to work more in those areas.
Last question. Today you have visited this remote area, a beautiful district. You also visited many tourist destinations. But do you think there are so many tourist destinations, but lack of exposure is there? Still need to be developed.
The areas which we visited today certainly have a great tourism potential. You don't need to construct anything to attract a tourist. You have wonderful location already, and the Tourism Development Authority has done already a great work. It just needs to be highlighted on the tourism map, and you just need to bring the people and involve local community.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much.
So this was the Secretary Tribal Affairs, Dr. Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary, sir. To talk with him, though the discussion was very brief. So thanks for being with IBAN News Network.